I'm
Hi.
Chelsea and I'm going to interview you. So, for the first question, please introduce yourself by telling how you took part at RIMUN.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Maria Vittoria Vano, and I was a student at Liceo Farnesina a few years back, and I started my RIMUN experience as a staff, press staff, probably in 2015. And last year, I was supposed to be the Secretary General before the conference was cancelled because of COVID-19.
Last year, you were part of the team as Secretary General, as you said. And how did you feel to get this position?
I was very proud. I think I decided I wanted to be the Secretary General when I first um, had the opportunity to get to know a Secretary General, and the first occurrence was during my uh, first time as a during my second time as a delegate when I won the Best Delegate Award, and it was given to me by the secretariat, and I was very proud, and I wanted to take their place. So I remember that they inspired me, and that I wanted to follow in their steps.
Thank you. So, unfortunately, due to the COVID-19, last year's RIMUN was cancelled. And how did you feel?
I remember I was pretty devastated. We had a meeting with Marina Frettoni, the headmistress, and during this meeting she basically said without saying that we wouldn't have done it. So I remember leaving that room and crying a lot. I'm not the kind of person that cries in public, but I do recall being extremely emotional. But things have to happen, and we're still here, and that's the best part.
Oh, so sad. So, Cecilia Yacometa is this year's Secretary General. Were you the one who chose her to take your place? And how would you rate her work from 1 to 10 and why?
I chose Cecilia because of her personality, because of her ability to um, be always diplomatic, be always responsible, being always up to date. And it was a hard choice between her and Federico, but I'm glad I made that choice, and I think that the work they've done is extraordinary. I personally am not in the position to rate people, but I have the utmost respect for Cecilia, Marco, and Federico, and their amazing work they've done. The fact that they had the courage to keep RIMUN going even if they had to do it online.
Okay, so I heard you were also the one who chose Yan as the head of staff. Is there a particular reason on why you chose her?
Yes, the reason why I chose Cheyenne last year and then she managed to stay here this year was because during my last RIMUN, which was RIMUN 13 session, we had a few issues with the layout staff and with resolutions. And I remember that Cheyenne had uncomfortable shoes or something, and she ran the throughout the entire school, providing us with resolutions, and she was always there, and she was always available, and she was always on point. And even though was not part of Liceo Farnesina, we thought that we had no other option but her.
Okay, and is there something you would like to change in the past?
I mean, I hope COVID didn't happen, but things happened, and then you learn from what happens, and you cannot just, if only things had gone a different way, things have gone that way, and you just gotta deal with it and learn from what happened. So I wouldn't change things from my past just to be happier. I think that the negative experiences provide you with a lot more, so I wouldn't change a single thing.
I totally agree. So now give 3 adjectives that best describe this year's RIMUN.
Um, New, for sure. Um, strange, because even though we've been in a pandemic for so much time, doing a conference online is still strange, doing an interview online is still strange, and energetic. I think it has given me a lot of energy, even though I'm pretty tired, because I've been helping out the secretariat, but it has provided me with energetic joy.
Nice. And have you ever participated other moon? If yes, what kind? And if no, do you have in mind a moon you'd like to do?
Yes, I've had various Manoyan experiences, different experiences, and I was thankful for all of them. I was in Cancun in 2016 for Cancun Moon, and then I went to Munich in Chicago in 2018, I guess, and then I went to Nijmegen in 2019, in which I had the opportunity to be staff and to write position papers and to be part of the the biggest Maloyan in the world. And I think all of these experiences have provided me with a lot of experience and a lot of opportunities, and I'm very grateful I have done that. And if it hadn't been for me starting out as a 15-year-old girl during high school, I think that things would have gone a very different way.
Wow, that sounds really great. And if you were given the chance to express only one wish, what would it be and why?
I just sincerely hope that we go back to hugging ourselves, we go back to making noise, we go back dancing, and my only wish is to get vaccinated as soon as possible so we can return to traveling and everything else. With caution, of course, with everything that has to be done to get there, but my wish is to have a RIMUN 15 with people from all over the world inside a classroom.
Yes, that's everyone's wish currently. And give a thank you speech for everyone who did their best last year and also this year.
Yes, so I would like to thank the last year's secretariat, so Ludovica, Alessandra, Cecilia, with two Cecilias, Flavia, Federico, Marco, Cheyenne, and I hope I'm not forgetting anyone, and Sara, which was a wonderful person, and she was one of the persons that deserved the most to take part in the conference. And then this year's secretariat, just for the fact that they have given me the opportunity to help them out, and I've tried not to invade them, is just thank you guys.
Okay, now for a couple of questions for the article. We'd like to ask your top 5 singers or actors.
Okay, let's see. I was not thinking about answering this kind of questions. Maybe singers, it's not actually a singer, but it's an artist, and my favorite artist has always been Avicii, even though his music is not here, even though he's not still here, but that as well was a great part of my life. And right now I'm pretty young up on Lost Frequencies and Kygo, and I'm obsessed with Di Martino and Nikola Tesla with un po' di musica leggera, which the Italians can certainly understand. It's a pretty catchy song. And about actors, I honestly have no idea. I was pretty obsessed with Blake Lively when I was younger. I don't know, Gossip Girl was my tune, but I could name basically anyone, Meryl Streep or Tom Hanks.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry,
No, that's
I wouldn't
okay.
know how to rate them.
Do you have a favorite Disney princess? If you have, why?
I don't, because I was a tomboy when I was younger, so my favorite Disney movie is not about Disney princesses, it's Robin Hood. Uh, and so, yeah, Robin Hood and Little John were my princesses growing up.
Okay, I can actually relate to you, so that's okay. So as for the last question, if you could have a dinner with an important person, who would it be and why?
I would probably have the opportunity to dine with Nikola Tesla, as he envisioned the future uh, in a better way than we did, and he understood technology that we are yet to have. Or 100 years ago, he basically invented Qi chargers, so you can wirelessly charge your smartphone. So I wonder how having a conversation with him, with much more technology at hand, could just change your lives again, as he did it previously.
Okay, so that's the end of our interview. Thank you very much, and I hope you had fun.